Namaste. My name is Divya Nathani. I'm a yoga teacher and a personal counselor with the Yoga Institute, which is the oldest organized center for learning and practicing yoga. Today we are going to be talking about two very popular, very beneficial techniques, and because they've become very popular, there are a lot of misconceptions also around these two techniques. First of all, let me clarify that even though many people think that Kapalabhati is a pranayam, let's understand that it's actually a kriya. Now, what is a kriya to begin with? Kriya is a purificatory process, and therefore we practice Kapalabhati so that we are able to practice pranayams, which become breathing exercises, which is a later stage. So to be able to practice pranayams, you need to first have open nostrils, which are not really blocked, and Kapalabhati is going to help us with that. Now, Kapalabhati has many benefits, but today we are going to focus mainly around the topic of skin care. Now, very often people have many problems with our skin, particularly the face. We have many issues like pimples, acne, oily skin, all kinds of issues. And techniques like Kapalabhati really help because their prime objective, like I mentioned, is to ensure open nostrils so that our breathing improves. And once our breathing improves, naturally our oxygen intake is going to be better. And once we have better oxygen supply to the body, it is going to help better oxygenation of our blood, and it is going to help removal of toxins, everything that is not needed. In fact, if we look at the name of this technique itself, Kapalabhati, one of the meanings, Kapala as we all know, refers to the frontal head, the forehead and the area around. The word Kapalabhati itself means this area called Kapal is shining. So it refers to having a kind of a glow on our facial skin. So regular practice of Kapalabhati is definitely going to help us improve our skin related issues. Now, because Kapalabhati has become a very popular technique, the problem is that everybody tries to teach it the way they feel is correct. Let's remember that it's a kriya. It's a kriya which is related to cleaning the nostrils so that our oxygen intake is better. Kapalabhati has nothing to do with forced movement of the stomach. Yes, I understand that when you are breathing forcefully, a little movement of the stomach is understandable. But we are not going to focus on the stomach and forcefully move it in and out. That technique is not Kapalabhati. We will discuss some other day what it is, but for now let's focus on Kapalabhati, where the objective is to take short, quick and forceful breaths in and out so that the nostrils become clean and open. The other technique that I would like to talk about today is Anulom Vilom. Again, a very popular technique. It is a traditional pranayam, and because it has become popular, again, there are many misconceptions about this technique as well. So today let's talk about what the technique actually is and how it can help us with skincare. Now, the word Anulom, if you check in a Sanskrit dictionary, the word Anulom means opposite. And interestingly, that's exactly what the word Vilom also means. And because both the words Anulom and Vilom mean opposite, technically this name Anulom Vilom is therefore translated as alternate nostril breathing. The basic underlying principle of the technique is that when you inhale from one nostril, you exhale from the other side. That is the base of this technique, and all other steps that we see around the technique are then various ways of performing the technique. Basically, we will block one nostril, inhale from the other side. So if you're starting your inhalation from left, for example, you will block the right nostril and inhale from left, and then block the left side and exhale from right. Then we inhale from right and exhale from left. In this manner, what have we basically done? We have alternated our inhalation and exhalation between the two nostrils. And the starting point of practicing this is that we try to equalize the time we take for inhalation and exhalation. Every other step that we see around it, the number of rounds, so on and so forth, will vary from person to person depending on how far you have progressed in your practices, in your sadhana, and your teachers will be able to help you, will be able to guide you based on how much you are progressing, how far you have come from the point when you started. But for beginners, let us understand that the base of the technique is alternating your inhalation and exhalation side. Now, how is this going to help with skincare? Let us understand that as well. So, like I mentioned earlier, again, every pranayam basically has several benefits, but better oxygenation of blood, most obvious benefit that we are going to get from any breathing exercise when practiced regularly and seriously. So Anulom Vilom obviously will help us with better oxygenation, better removal of toxins, and it also helps us with other two techniques related to breathing, that is Kumbhak and Shunyak. What are these? Kumbhak is when you hold your breath after inhalation, and Shunyak refers to holding your breath after exhalation. So regular practice of Anulom Vilom is also going to help us with all these 4 steps of respiration, that is inhalation, retention, exhalation, and suspension of our breath. All these areas, all these steps, when practiced regularly, are going to help us get rid of all those problems, all those toxins within our body which are manifesting on our face in the form of acne, pimples, excessive oil showing on skin, and every other skin related problem that we could be facing. Please remember, the key here is going to be regular practice. Even though we create these videos to help you understand the basics, it is very important that I emphasize here that there is no substitute to having an actual teacher in front of you who's going to check how you are practicing and who is going to give you modifications, who's going to help you make corrections in your regular practice, in your sadhana, is going to guide you in your practice and help you on the path of self-improvement, on the path of becoming a better person. So let us practice these 2 techniques, Kapalabhati and Anulom Vilom, and see how it is going to help us with skincare. There's a famous saying in Sanskrit which goes as Pratyaksham Kim Pramanam, which basically means that anything that you can experience directly, Pratyaksha, needs no Pramana. Pramana means proof. So let's practice these techniques and see how far they are going to help you with your skincare related issues. Namaste.